Did the Detroit Lions trade for Zadarius Smith at the trade deadline? Yes, they did. Is that going to be enough? That is to be determined. In my opinion, we can never have too many bodies. And while we did replace Marcus Davenport in a way, we upgraded, in my opinion, Aiden Hutchinson cannot be replaced. So we're going to need all the help we can get. So if you're tired of pass rushing videos, even after 3 years, then you might need to get on somewhere else. If you get my drift. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to keep talking about it till we're not talking about it no more. All right. And this came in a little while ago. My Twitter feed was blowing up. It was blowing up, man. Coming from Adam Schefter, the Ravens waived Yannick Ngakoue per source. The Ravens want to re-sign him to their practice squad should he clear waivers. And according to Pride of Detroit, says a friendly reminder that every player cut from now into the end of the season is subject to waiver wire. And the Lions are currently 31st in the waiver priority because of their 7-1 record. So Yannick Ngakoue has more than 4 vested seasons. He's been in the league for over 10 years at this point, as far as I remember. So that's why we're at the point now, and that's what the Ravens were probably waiting on. I don't know how long that's been the case, but they probably could have done this a little while ago. So if you're not familiar with Yannick Ngakoue, he's been on several different teams. This is now his, I want to say, 7th team in 7 years. This might be his 2nd stint with the Ravens. I'm not certain about that, but he is a guy that I was talking about in the offseason. Lions didn't look their way. Now, if we go back to the beginning of last month, I believe it was, Yannick Ngakoue was all of a sudden elevated. He was on the Ravens practice squad. He was elevated to their 53-man roster after like 1 game. This is after Marcus Davenport went down. I think that the Lions might have been a team that was looking at him. Now, maybe they weren't, but if they were, this is their way of protecting Yannick Ngakoue. So he couldn't be poached off the practice squad. But now they're hoping that he clears waivers. Well, he might, but I doubt he does. There are a lot of teams that need pass rushing help. The Atlanta Falcons are one of those teams. So I could see the Atlanta Falcons putting in a waiver claim for Yannick Ngakoue. But in case they don't, the Detroit Lions should definitely do that. I don't think he's going to make it to us, but we should definitely put in a waiver claim for him. Just because he doesn't get to us doesn't mean the Lions did not put in a waiver claim. He's going to be awarded to whatever team has is higher in the waiver wire. So in this case, the Atlanta Falcons have a worse record than us. So I think they're 6-3, so he would just be awarded to them. He has to get all, if he clears waivers, that means he went through all 32 teams and he can be signed back to the practice squad. So in a way, if it wouldn't be bad if he cleared waivers. I mean, because then if he cleared waivers, then why would the Lions go ahead and put him? Oh, I know why. Nope. I was thinking about something. Yannick Ngakoue, here's the thing. If you claim someone off waivers, they need to be put to your 53-man roster. All right. So back 3 years ago, we claimed Josh Reynolds. We were number 1 in the waiver wire. When we traded for Josh Reynolds, we did not have a win. He got cut. He got waived. That's why Odell Beckham Jr. was also waived. He got waived first, and then Josh Reynolds was waived just a few days later. And Odell went and signed with somebody, and we signed. I think he cleared waivers, and then we signed Josh Reynolds and took on the remaining of his contract. Now, we're not going to look at Yannick's contract. We're just going to look at what he's done so far this season. So he was on the practice squad. His first game was actually Sunday, October. So it's been almost a month to the day. The overtime when he played, no tackles, no anything like that. He played against the Cincinnati Bengals. Then he got a sack against Washington. Then 2 weeks ago against Cleveland, he got a half a sack, and then nothing last week against the Denver Broncos. Yannick Ngakoue is a guy that we could definitely use 100%. Oh, but he's bad against the run. Nobody cares, bruh. We are good against the run. We don't care. I mean, Dan and them, they might care. Somebody who can set the edge and all that other stuff. So, I mean, that's what matters, right? So, I guess nobody would be me. Our run D is straight. Like, it's dropping down. We're going to go over that later today. The run defense is still top 10, but it's not top 5 anymore. So, but I'm not tripping on that. Having a great run D was fantastic. I would like to have a decent pass defense as well, but we're trying to get to the quarterback. If we didn't have Zadarius Smith, I still would say bring in Yannick. Now, here's the thing about it. I made a video yesterday about Jason Pierre-Paul. Jason Pierre-Paul is not on a football team. So the Lions could go and sign him. They don't have to deal with the waiver wire claim, any of that stuff. They can go sign him right now. He doesn't even have to be put on the 53-man roster. Yannick Ngakoue, if claimed by any team, and that's where the Atlanta Falcons could run into a problem at. But I'm sure they will make room. They only have 9 sacks on the season. They are still dead last, I believe, in getting to the quarterback. So I see them claiming Yannick Ngakoue, but if they don't, the Lions should definitely be there. He's definitely better than James Houston against the pass. I mean, rushing the passer. That's 100%. I would make room for Yannick Ngakoue, but he has to make it to us first. Hopefully he does not get back to the Ravens. I don't want to see him get back to the Ravens. I don't think he does, but I also think he does not make it back to us. We could go get a guy like Jason Pierre-Paul, who's out there in shape, trying to come on. We can put him on the practice squad. We can't do that to Yannick. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. If Yannick Ngakoue makes it to the Detroit Lions, should they sign him, adding him to our 53-man roster? Listen, we hit, 25,000 subscribers last night. The giveaway is going to happen for the Villain Lion. If you guys remember from when we hit 20K, it's the black lion with the gray backing. I just have to figure out a way to make it easier for me to do the giveaway, because it is extremely time consuming and difficult for me to put all of these names into this wheel. It takes me quite a while, and then some of y'all don't listen, and then it gets even harder. So if we have to do it that way, we'll do it that way. Don't worry, you will know ahead of time when the giveaway video, community post, whatever it is going to go live, and you have plenty of time to participate in it. So just wanted to let you guys know that this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.